morning, Nico.
Good morning.
We finally turned the motor off. Sailing for the first time since about 36 hours. How many hours we have been motoring, Nico?
Ouais, une trentaine, 36, ouais.
About that. And now we have a nice little sustained 8 knot wind or so. And it's perfect timing because we're running out of diesel fuel. Tank is almost empty and we have a 20-liter jerry can left. And we want to save that for our port entry, scheduled for the end of the day. So if we can keep going under sail for a while, it will definitely help us. And to boot, we're on course, right straight for Leucate. We just had a brief encounter with a vessel from another planet. Look at this motherfucker, it's huge and pretty damn close. Just hit some traffic here, big cruise ship that just passed behind us, and now a giant cargo ship that should pass in front of us. So it's a busy morning. Rush hour traffic. Tu comprends ça? Rush hour traffic?
L'heure de pointe.
L'heure de pointe.
322.
Il passe devant.
Donc il passe devant. Alors ça veut dire que l'avant, ça se trouve, passe devant, mais que l'arrière, on rentre dedans. Tellement il est long. Tu vois ce que je veux dire?
Ouais. Operation refuel. Voilà. Yeah, voilà. We're using up the last of our fuel reserves. We're in a dire situation here. That's all we have left of fuel. Let's hope this wind keeps us going. Otherwise we're in deep shit. It's my watch and we're sailing, so I've already made a few adjustments. I'm on autopilot, which is geared to the wind, and it switches here and there the wind, so the autopilot goes into kind of panic mode, so you kind of have to grab the helm, which I did, and then adjusted the course. Went downstairs to write down my position and things like that on a logbook, and heard the weather bulletin.
Prévision pour la nuit du vendredi 22 juillet au samedi 23 juillet. Vent. De Cerbère au Cap d'Arc. Nord-ouest sec, à vite, frais fixant localement 9 près du Cap Béar. Rafale.
The good news is that we have a northwest wind which keeps us close to beam reach and at a course of 280 degrees or so, which puts us right onto Port Leucate. But at the end of the day, the winds are going to increase from 4 to 7 or 8, force 8, meaning that's like 35 knot winds or more, and kind of unmanageable at close reach. So, trying to make way as fast as we can and preparing for the big shift in wind strength, and hopefully can motor in. So looks like we're going to end this winded voyage of 1,000 miles with a bit of adventure. But so far so good. We never know. Weather can change its mind and change its ways from one minute to the other, so it could be better as well as it could be worse. So let's hope for the best and expect the worst. So what I learned in course serves me well. I've calculated to get to Leucate, you have to be in a course of about 280 degrees. Here we're heading on a course of 290 degrees, but with the drift of the boat from the wind, we're losing about 10 degrees. So that's why I've compensated and added some extra degrees here. Yeah, so it really helps to know what the fuck I'm doing and where the hell I'm going, and to be as precise as possible within the elements. So, thank you, Sailing Courses. Thank you, Nicolas. Thank you, Steph, for making all this possible. And thanks, Neptune, for keeping us safe. Yeah, I understand you might want to give us a little lesson and slap us around a bit, but keep us safe. Shit has gotten a little serious now. Holy shit.
T'as l'air en pleine forme. T'as bien dormi?
Je me suis fait réveiller avec la valise qui m'est tombée dessus. L'eau qui commençait à couler. C'est pas possible.
Better go close that up.
Beau temps, belle mer. Tout va bien.
Again, il a vraiment le grand sourire là. So now we've had it all. It's raining. Nico is very happy because this is his kind of weather up there in the Atlantic seas. It's all nice and well, the sun and calm waters and good fishing here in the Mediterranean, but it's kind of for pussies here. I think that's what he's thinking.
Ça, c'est ça la voile. This is sailing.
Ouais, this is time for me to go in.
For the first time with the voyage, we felt a little queasy. The irregular waves were bobbing us around like weebles that don't fall down. It was time for good old solid Swiss comfort food. Some pre-baked bread, Gruyere cheese, sliced ham, and a fresh Corsican tomato to make it all look healthy. Needless to say, it worked. Coming in for a nice finish. 7.5 nautical miles to go. Nice little push of wind. And a weather notice on the radio that the force is going to increase up to 8 or 9. And so we're trying to get in before that, as well as the rainstorm in front of us. So we're getting a nice finish to our 1,000-mile winded voyage. Definitely winded at this moment. Wind's died down a little bit. Nico's letting the reef up. It's going to be a close finish. Close to the finish line. We're gonna finish in style. Sailing. Healing. Scared.
On va d'abord enrouler le génois.
D'accord.
Pour calmer le bateau.
Calmons le bateau. Alors,
Je vous laisse faire.
je vais vous mettre un peu plus au travers.
Ah non, grand large même. Hein.
Là.
Mais ta grand voile.
Hein?
T'as pas choqué la grand voile là?
Ah non, merde.
Ah bah regarde, le bateau il est couché.
Ouais. Je prends le voile, tout à fait.
Voilà. Justement, il faut qu'elle soit choquée pour dégonfler le génois. Là, t'es pas assez descendu là. Ah non, regarde, ta grand voile est faceille, t'es pas grand largue. Tu regardes grand largue ou tu regardes au vent apparent?
Ah ouais, je regarde.
Ouais, je regarde. On n'en panne pas, hein.
Il faut lâcher.
Ah ouais, faut lâcher là. Sinon, t'es vraiment très très fort.
Attention, ça va aller fort. Bouge pas les mains. Hein.
Ouais.
Voilà, maintenant.
Allez, vite. Allez, toutes tes forces. Allez, vas-y. Ah, normalement, tu le fais à la main là même. Voilà, ça va plus vite. Ah voilà, c'est bon. Je crois que tu peux le bloquer.
Reprends ton écoute là, le genou.
Et qui sait que tu vas aller devant? Ah mais j'aime pas ça.
Ah, il est bloqué.
Ça va un instant mais j'aime pas ça.
Nico's camera shy. He's not shy, but he's a big camera shy. All right, just 1 nautical mile to go, baby. Talking to me? You talking to me? You better be talking to me, because I'm the only one here. We were almost home, Port Leucate, and we were closing in on our 1,000 nautical miles with just a few left to go. It had been a great ride, smooth sailing, exciting adventure, and all the other cliches combined. We had survived the sea, the journey, and ourselves. Sure, there were moments of mutual annoyance with one another. We did share a tiny 40-foot space together. I know I frustrated both my brother and Nico with my stubbornness and preferring to do things the hard way. And in turn, they annoyed me too sometimes.
In Port Leucate, Sailor Alex is managing the maneuver. So we can see Steph, Nicolas, il arrive à barrer sans les mains.
What Nicolas tried to convey and teach us about sailing and navigating was one thing, but what we learned was what no theory or classroom could teach. He taught us about navigation, the ropes, the engine, the instruments, fishing, maneuvers, terms, ships, lighthouses, bearings, watches, and so much more practical knowledge. Knowledge necessary to not just get the Swiss ocean license, but to earn the Swiss competence for ocean yachting. We had to fill a logbook to attest our practical experience at sea. And nowhere in the book does it mention learning how to feel, how to connect, how to live in the sailing moment, how to deal with the unforeseen. But Nicolas did get those abstract lessons across. He gave us 3 weeks of his life, 24 hours a day. And in that time, he taught us things he may not even realize. Lessons we'll never forget. And the three of us have now a lasting friendship that can cross oceans and seas.
retour à vif.
Ça y est, il filme. Ça y est, je suis bloqué. J'arrive plus à parler. Cheers.
Cheers.
Skål. Salut. Santé.